morning, sir. Myself Pravina. I am from Triple E department. My topic is about comparison between tungsten filament lamps and fluorescent lamps. Comparison between tungsten filament lamps and fluorescent lamps. Fluorescent tubes. Introduction to lighting technologies. This presentation compares tungsten filament lamps and fluorescent tubes. Both are commonly used for various lighting applications. Understanding their differences helps in lighting the appropriate lighting solutions. Overview of tungsten filament lamps. Tungsten filament lamps produce light by passing electricity through a tungsten filament. They are also known as incandescent bulbs. These lamps have been widely used since the late 19th century. Overview of fluorescent tubes. Fluorescent tubes generate light through gas discharge in a phosphor-coated glass tube. They operate at a lower temperature compared to incandescent lamps. Fluorescent lighting has gained popularity of efficiency. Light production mechanism. Tungsten lamps emit light via incandescence, heating the filament until it glows. Fluorescent tubes produce light by exciting mercury vapor and phosphor coating. The mechanism significantly influences their efficiency and lifespan. Energy efficiency comparison. Fluorescent tubes are generally more energy efficient than tungsten filament lamps. They convert a higher percent of electrical energy into visible light. This efficiency results in a low energy consumption for the same light output. Luminous efficacy. Tungsten lamps typically have a luminous efficacy of about 15 lumens per watt. Fluorescent tubes often achieve around 60 to 100 lumens per watt. The higher efficacy makes fluorescent tubes cost effective over time. Lifespan of the light sources. Tungsten filament lamps usually last around 1000 hours. Fluorescent tubes can between 7000 to 15,000 hours. Longer lifespan reduce the frequency and cost of the placements. Heat generation and efficiency. Tungsten lamps emit a significant amount of heat, making them less efficiency. Fluorescent tubes produce less heat, contributing to energy savings. Excess heat from tungsten lamps can increase cost. Color rendering index. Tungsten lamps generally have high CRE close to 100 for accurate color rendering. Fluorescent tubes can have varying CRI, often between 7 to 90. High color rendering index is important for applications required for color representation. Color temperature options. Tungsten filament lamps emit a warm white light around 2700 K. Fluorescent tubes available in range of color temperatures from warm to cool. This flexibility makes fluorescent lighting for diverse environments. Size and design flexibility. Tungsten lamps are available in various shapes and sizes but are generally bulkier. Fluorescent tubes are long and slender, suitable for linear lighting. Both types can be adapted for different fixtures and applications. Cost of initial purchase. Tungsten filament lamps are typically cheaper to purchase initially. Fluorescent tubes tend to have a higher upfront cost. The choice depends upon budget and long-term considerations. Operating cost and energy consumption. Due to higher efficiency, fluorescent tubes have lower operating cost over time. Tungsten lamps consume more electricity for equivalent brightness. Energy savings with fluorescent tubes can their higher initial price. Environmental impact and disposal. Tungsten lamps contain tungsten and less environmentally friendly. Fluorescent tubes contain mercury, requiring careful disposal. Proper recycling is essential to minimize environmental harm for both. Dimming and control capability. Tungsten lamps are easily dimmable with compatible dimmers. Fluorescent tubes require special dimming ballast for dimming functionality. Control options influence their stability for lighting needs. Application suitability. Tungsten lamps are ideal for decorative and accent lighting. Fluorescent tubes are suitable for general task and commercial lighting. Selection depends on the applications of specific elements. Maintenance and replacement frequency. Tungsten lamps are require more frequent Replacement due to shorter lifespan. Fluorescent tubes need less frequent replacements, reducing maintenance. Safety considerations. Tungsten lamps operate at high temperatures. These fluorescent contain mercury, requiring careful handling and disposal. Technologies development tense. Conclusion and summary. Both tungsten filament lamps and fluorescent tubes have unique advantages and disadvantages. Fluorescent tubes offer better energy efficiency and longer lifespan. Thank you for giving this opportunity.